we're gonna throw this on down. We're gonna break in the engine. Everything's good. Getting the fluids, putting the oils in it, and make 2,000 horsepower. Here we got the Goon Squad car, the R8 fixed. So what I'm gonna do is do some test drives in it, make sure everything's good. As good as it, you know, we could do it with the access that we have to certain things on the car. But yeah, let's get this shit going.
Fofos, I'm tipping. Wood grain, I'm gripping. Catch me lane switching with the paint.
So what we're doing is essentially just heat soaking the engine, breaking it in. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna do a pull. I'm gonna run it to about 6,000. What I'm gonna do is I'm targeting a very, very low torque number so I can go wide open throttle. And the throttle, the Motec's gonna control the power, so we're not gonna hit it with a lot of power. We wanna do low power hits, but still be able to do full sweeps on it to settle the engine very well. Drain the oils out of it, put new oils, and then do the power move. So let's do that now.
Coming, who is Mike Jones? Coming, now shining with the grill and warming. Now shining with the grill and warming. Mike Jones, Mike Jones.
My 31st smoke break today.
Some friends and some foes. Back then, hoes didn't want it. Now hot hoes all on it.
Okay, I'm done. Oil pressure's phenomenal. Engine's healthy. What we're gonna do is check the oil and begin with power hits. I was in Vegas over the weekend for the fight. Flew back to San Diego, and the kid sitting next to us was like, "Yeah, I'm going to San Diego to go watch Bad Bunny." I'm like, you know, that'd be cool if I took Hendrix. So I had the nanny drive him down, and my fiance Hendrix and I got 4 tickets. Went to dinner at my favorite spot, La Conde, and it was just a blast. He had such a good time. It was his first concert, so I'll actually drop a little video here. You guys ready to go for a ride in this sweet, badass twin-turbo R8? I'm already concerned. This just got all kinds of lights. Oh, I remember. One of the biggest things I had issues with was the downshift. Fucking hated the way Cybex did it. While it worked, a lot of my customers complained that, like, yo, it doesn't have that, like, crisp, like, downshift like they did stock. And we tried and tried and tried to fix it and never could get it. It's not bad. Not bad. This shit feels fucking funky, buddy. No way I'm making rips in this. This shit is not feel safe. This is not okay. This is not okay. Let's just pull back in the shop. Our job is done. This ready, guys? I'm not exaggerating. I promise you. You know what we need to do? Let's go to Walmart and we'll go to the Mexican section and buy the candles, the Jesus Christ candles, and the Mary ones, and we'll light them and put them around the car. Maybe that'll help it tomorrow. Where's Nick? We gotta get Nick. Bro, Nicholas, this motherfucker drives like a Civic that has a bad axle and wheel bearings fucked up all at the same time.
It's been wrecked, hasn't it?
Bro, it's so bad I don't want to even do a rip in it.
Don't look at me. I don't like driving any of these sketchy ones.
Can you try it at least? See what happens?
Yeah, sure. Come on, Jess. Let's go.
I want you to give our lovely fans here and the couple haters that follow us your honest review of how this car drives. I swear to you guys, I'm not exaggerating. I'm gonna fly Goon Squad in so they can drive our cars. Like, because if they think this is what a twin turbo R8 should feel like, you guys are either some crazy rednecks that don't give a fuck.
We don't need that guy. I ain't worried about that. Why do we always get put in the sketchy ones? Fuck my life. It's like pancakes.
All fucking lights.
It looks like a Christmas tree. I'm glad the airbag light's on. I don't know. You know.
Please don't wreck this shit.
I've never wrecked a car ever in my life, actually. Cybex cars drive funky. I hate them. The throttle response is so fucking weird on Cybex. Oh, hell no. Oh, you can't brake boost on Cybex. So sketchy. So I'm working while I'm on my phone right now and driving. So if you guys are wondering why I'm always on my phone, it's because I'm always working. Sometimes conversations are more stressful than others, so you know I need to take a little smoke break at least 50 times a day. It's that squeaking noise, you hear that? mount's broken. That's what that is. Sick. I love it. Sketchy death box. I'll give this one 2 thumbs up. The motor just tried to do a backflip. Wow, a cartwheel. Jesus Christ. What happened? It just drives like a Cyvex car, honestly. I just went to pull in here and put it in first, and it was like...
The Cyvex is the best, bro.
I mean, it's better than stock, I guess.
What? You're fucking crazy. I'd rather drive a stock car with this shit.
It has a vacuum leak for sure.
No. I've had Cyvex cars do that. That and the downshift was like my biggest issues.
Although I felt like the motor was just gonna cartwheel out of the car, so I didn't want to do another pull.
Was it fast?
No, it just feels fast because it's fucking sketchy and all over the place.
How much power does it feel like it's putting down?
Maybe like 1,000. It felt like I was going fast.
You go the fastest when it feels the slowest.
Yeah, when it feels the slowest, you're going the fastest.
But realistically, in the butt dyno,
like 1,000. 1,100 maybe. It shifts fucking sketch. Like if I don't like it.
No. That was my biggest issue when I ran Cyvex. Making power is an easy thing. Don't forget that. It's fucking boosting timing. Getting them to drive good.
Got Charlotte's Web in here.
That shit is not my responsibility.
You should see if they want to put it on Motec.
Hell no. The only way I'm putting this thing on Motec is if a full turbo kit goes on it. Why would I spare a Motec?
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking crazy. Pull this shit in.
Decennium? Damn. Y'all want to know what these are? These are the fucking shims they use to do an alignment on the car. So these are missing from somewhere. When you're doing alignment on these things in the back, they just give you a bunch of different thickness shims. That might explain a little bit. Brother.
It just sounds funny, bro. That don't sound like a...
So, before it cut off, I was revving it.
I heard it sounded like an anti-lag almost.
It was just stuck at like 3 grand. Whatever, let's get the fuck out of here, co-pilot.
Go get some candles, Virgin Mary candles, and Santo Niño de Atoche. Fucking pray a little bit. It'll be alright. I'm probably just gonna shut it down at 2,000. There's no need to going up past on the dyno. If it makes more, it makes more, but I'm not after a crazy number. Usually I'm after the numbers to see the capabilities of the turbos, to see where we can max them out. But since I already know the capabilities of each turbo, there's no need to do that. If it needs more at the track, we can turn it up. So we'll run it to 2,000, put it back together, and get this in Puerto Rico. So hopefully it goes as smooth as I say, because I need a good day. So 1,600, 24 pounds of boost. Enter a quick little break. I gotta flash the TCM file. Needs more clutch pressure. That is the max it'll make on factory TCM file. Totally forgot to have Mike Z from Uni make the file, so I just hit him up. So he'll have a file ready in 30 minutes. We'll flash it. It's going smooth. I'm happy. I remember like our first 2,000 horsepower got jumping up and down, and that's like I do them weekly. It's kind of cool. We've built around 15 to 20 2,000 horsepower cars already. It's crazy, right? Thank you. Made 1900. A lovely text here did a zip tie everything out of the way.
Look at me. It's alright. It wasn't me this time. Should we show it or should we not show it?
Show it. Yeah.
You know, we're not always perfect. Most of the time we are.
Now it's like a 2-hour loss in the day to take that turbo off and put a new one on it. So the plug rubbed up against it and bent up the compressor wheel. Look at it. This day was going too smooth. I knew something was off. Well, swap a turbo, gentlemen. I was in the middle of the run. I'm like, that shit sounds crazy. I looked in the mirror. I'm like, I don't know why it sounds like a jet, but it's moving. I was looking at the boost. Crazy shit is this shit didn't lose boost at all on that bank. It was working a little bit harder on the turbine side. Crazy shit is it'll still make power.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine like that, but I don't think it sucked anything in. It just rubbed against it.
That's all it did.
Yeah.
You better talk to him before the fist put a spark to him.
This thing was like super loud.
What's up, fool?
Nah. Fixing this thing?
Fixing?
Yeah. 5 hours.
5 hours to fix the transmission, huh?
Out, in.
5 hours? Bet on.
Bet on.
8:39.
Yes. Bet on. Come back in 5 hours.
See you in 5 hours. What's up, fool? It's been 3 hours, you know.
Well, it's not my fault we don't have parts.
What parts? The hub?
Yeah. Yes, it is, because it was working fine until load.
I'm willing to bet you that that's not the issue.
So what do you think it is?
I'll let you be diagnostic, man.
You're the expert. I want to know.
I am the fucking
I want to
expert.
know the experience. You have years.
Teach you the hard way for saying that you already knew the answer.
Okay, but you have years. What is your opinion?
Good. You barked too soon. I'm gonna eat money out of my own pocket to pay you extra labor to teach you the hard way.
No. I don't want to work twice. That's wasting a lot of money. Fix the clutch real quick or open it.
Odds are working that way. Think about it. What's going on is it free revs when you get into RPM, not normal driving. The speed sensor, if that thing has OEM speed sensors in it, and one of those speed sensors for the odds is nicked, as you increase RPM, the window becomes bigger. So if it loses a pickup, it'll do what it's doing. I personally think it's a speed sensor for the odds.
Just do that then.
I'd open that bitch up. It's up to you. If you fuck up though, you're doing it on your time, not mine.
As big as my fucking head.
I have to update some stuff and just wait for fuel to get here. And then I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. Not much more. Bitch is efficient, making a lot of power for the boost that it's seeing. So 2100, call it a day. I don't know if you guys seen in the past vlogs, I've been having some dyno power issues. I'm actually going to show you why. It's going to get fixed tomorrow, but you see that? And the power source goes all the way up there, all the way to the board on the other side of the building, so it's having an amperage draw. So for example, I made 1980 at 30 pounds of boost. I turned it up to 35 pounds of boost and it makes 2050. Now comparing the logs, it really did put down the 35 pounds of boost. I opened the log and we calculate horsepower in our logging system. And it's 1980 at the 30 pounds of boost, and then 35 shows 2280. So it's making 2300 horsepower, 2280, 2300 horsepower at 35 pounds of boost, which is phenomenal. That's, like I said, the Elite 2000s. All our packages are underrated by a couple hundred, just so we like room to grow into. As we all know, when we go to race events, we always want more to grow into. So 2300 horsepower, we'll be going to Puerto Rico. Gonna put on the lift, put it all together. Made some badass rims, the MV forged center lock bead locks going on this puppy. So I was actually talking to the owner, seeing if he wanted to take it to Florida 2K. So we might see this car at Florida 2K. It would be a good contender with the kind of power it makes. It'd actually be a great contender. So quick little 2300. I'm tired for a Tuesday though. That's not bad. I'm kicking off the week strong. The boys here doesn't think it's a speed sensor. Am I sharing too much info with these people?
No.
Somebody in there sitting taking notes. I'm gonna take Sheepy out. So we're gonna go with the new hub fixes the issue. In all seriousness, we like to joke and banter. We got no problem with them. Cool people. We just, our sense of of how we communicate around here is we tend to joke a lot. It's how we keep our spirits up, right? I know it's a little wrong. We're a little messed up in the head, but I hate to say this. It's just how us Mexicans were brought up. Nick's been converted to one of us. He's been around me for 8 years.
No, we missed our 5 hour mark, but I had to look for parts and I had to actually do my job. I don't get paid to assume. I get paid to know. I went through the basics of this. Everything seems like it's fine. I think my assumption was right, but we'll see in a couple hours. This is the damaged part. What I'm assuming slash guessing slash observed was that I think the clutch was getting hung up on this shit right here. So, if I was right, I swapped this out. I put a new one in it. So, let's see. So, this is day 2. Good thing I work fast because look at it's 9 o'clock only the next day. And I already figured it out. So, this was it. So these are little balls, like little bearings that sit right here. And then help the slider go up and down. So they sit in these little holes in here inside the transmission, and that's what makes the gear engage and disengage. So as soon as I opened it, this one sits at the top up here, and this is 3rd gear. So I don't know if this was getting jammed up as it was trying to go into 3rd gear. So it's trying to go down. So this thing's part of this area right here. So I think it was getting jammed up and it wasn't letting it go down to engage the gear. Because everything else looks fine. Synchro and everything looks fine. So I should have opened it yesterday, but we'll let Alex have one for this week only. Next week I'll get one. Don't trip. Now I owe lunch, so now I'm fucked. But we'll go back in today, and then we'll go test drive it. So let's go. So let's go on the drive. See how my work is. But it drives. That's where the issue was. It would just rev up. So. Go through all the gears, it's nice and smooth, no funny noises, no winding noises. This car needs tires, for sure. Let's check out the tires. Hive, they need to buy some tires. You guys need to buy some tires. This thing's spinning all over the place. Look at it. So, this car is complete. That's it.
Where's it at? Where's it at? Ah, here it is. This one's for you. This one's for you, Chuck Swit. I'm gonna enjoy this one.